I'm thrilled to have Gina Garrubbo here with us today because she has a vast amount of experience in the media industry, including television, the agency world, and of course digital. A lot of her time she's spent marketing to women, so I think that's going to be an interesting discussion point for us later today. Before she was EVP of blogher.com, she actually helped found and head up the sales organization at women.com, and that's where I first met her, which was one of the highlights of my career. Working with her is fascinating because, having led sales organizations at Oxygen Media and Discovery Communications, she had a lot of experience in traditional media, which she brought over to the digital world. She has an incredible amount of energy and enthusiasm, which you guys will see, and that always filters down to her team. Having started, moving up the ranks at ABC Television, at McCann, and at Wells Rich Green, she has a unique fondness for her staff, and she instills that experience and her philosophy with her team. And throughout her career, she's mentored many people, myself included. So we're fortunate to have her here today, and I'm happy to also call her a good friend. So with that, Gina, welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thanks, you guys. Nice to be here.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to ask you a few questions, and then we'll have Q&A at the end. And then I think, did we put cards out for everybody?
No.
So if we don't get to your questions, write them down on the cards, and Gina has graciously agreed to answer them later on, and we'll put them on the blog, so do that. So Gina, I want to start by talking a little bit about your childhood. We're going to go way back. Because I think, people's parents sometimes guide them in the direction they're going to go with their career. So tell me a little bit about your childhood and how that impacted the success you've accomplished so far.
Well, I had a pretty ordinary suburban New Jersey childhood, but I went to work for my father at the age of 11 at a small business. And he was meticulous. So that's how I really learned what being professional was, what showing up meant, what saying I'll do something and doing it, and trying to do it well. And he was very tough to work for, but as it turned out, that was great, because when I got into the big world, I don't think there was anybody harder than him. But so it was interesting. I think I carried that with me through my career in terms of working with people who I wanted to have, not a deep personal relationship with, although I am having lunch with Chris Crane, who I worked with at many companies, but a connection with people. And to look them in the eye and say, what you said was great, next time, da-da-da-da. And, sometimes when the craziness, Cheryl knows I wouldn't be so diplomatic. I'd say, why did you say that? Why didn't you say this? It was all, and Nicola's here from Blogger, and she's got a tremendous work ethic and energy and is part of a great team. But, so I was lucky, I unwittingly, working at that young age and absorbing this, that helped me. And then I had an older woman who was a family friend who owned a small local newspaper. And she was